Hey, welcome back. This is episode 2 of Simcity Societies. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the next 30 odd minutes of me playing a game that was long lost and forgotten by many people because they simply didn't like it. This charming city builder gets you to build different types of communities. There's a variety of themes ranging from productivity, prosperity to spirituality, security and knowledge. And it's got a CO2 feature as well because climate events are a thing. There's also an expansion of destinations where you create a new city of a tourist place, like a beach. I think there's another couple of types you can do, but you get airports and boats and stuff, so that'll be fun to dive into because as much as I love city building games, I'm a big transport nerd too. So we have been left off from the first episode and I've went straight into the second. I do apologise, I thought I had recorded whilst I played, but for some reason the microphone didn't work and there's no game sound as well. So hopefully in the next episode we'll have some game music as well as some real-time audio and commentary from me. That should be much better. 1, to edit, and 2, you get some real-time reactions as well. So we made our little small town in the last episode and we seem to have got the citizens under control. There was a lot of rogue sims, criminals. There still are a few criminals in here. We don't really have any healthcare and a fire station. We have 70 houses, a population of 1,300 sims, 11,000 simoleons in the bank, and about 61 jobs. So it looks like we're going to add a workplace here. I wonder which one. We're adding a wee pawn shop. So that's going there next to the mission, is what that was called. All my essences are doing okay at the moment. We do have to start getting above 50 on some of them to unlock some buildings, and I suppose we need to choose which route to go down, because at the moment I'm building a small town, but it's not really a distinct essence. So if you're watching this, let me know in the comments, would you like to have a prosperous city? Would you like a creative one? Would you like a spiritual one? One that's very secure, or one full of knowledge? I know one of the more known types of cities on here are dystopian ones. It's funny looking back already how some of the buildings that were available from the start are no longer part of the build menu, and I do wonder how I could get some of those buildings back. Anyway, we're looking into another venue and we find something with healthcare attached to it. So we have a midwife, because people keep getting injured and get sick, but there's nowhere for them to get better. And I'm thinking, do I put the midwife here or do I put it with the people? And look, it fits perfectly with our little plaza area next to the row houses. So I'm very happy with that. 7 sims at it already. It's a chance for sims to get better, so that's good, because every minute or so you hear someone vomit from these food shops, because the food shops make sims sick apparently, because we've got no health codes in PT Peaks. So I'm boosting the jobs here. I'm adding a newspaper, and later I learned that the newspaper can boost other media buildings to make them more effective. And I didn't know either that the town hall, if the workplaces surrounding the town hall get a budget bonus. Ah, here, so I'm exploring different flat parts of the map, and over here I decide to build a mini farm, but also another neighbouring connection. You see, there's the end of the map there, and even though there's no real benefit to having a road connected to the side of the map, let's say it's more realistic that there's some sort of through road our town. So I'm extending the road again. I'm going all the way up here, and this is a high hill. And in Scotland, we don't really call mountains mountains. We've got different names for types of hills. We're very well known for having Munros, which is a big hill over 900 meters above sea level. And then we've got crags and bends, and there are various rock formations and mountains. Yeah, we also don't call lakes lakes, we call them lochs. For some reason in our culture. Loch Lomond, Loch Ness. Have you heard of the Loch Ness Monster? Here I added a farmhouse, an orchard to the left, and look at that, a farm fits really well in the corner there. Clearly it's not very realistic. It's one field and 2 barns and a silo. That field would not fill that silo. You can't add more fields. I don't think mods were a big part of the game either. People that modded it. Here I am back in the landscaping tool. Added some trees. £9 for a semi-mature tree. That's really good. So this is PT Peak. This is where we actually make it. This is the gemstone of our town. I'm adding a dirt texture because it looks most like peat. And as much as peat doesn't really farm like this is a hill. You know, this is it could be, what do you call it, a drumland, which is a hill formed by glacial deposition. But for the sake of this series and the name of the city, this little peak here will be PT Peak. Nice. So, what's next? Leave me a like on this video if you're enjoying it so far. I hope you're relaxed or sat down and maybe reading a book on the side, you know? Just as much as I want you to enjoy what I'm playing, I also want you to tune into my voice and relax. So we're building another block of row homes. I didn't have enough space to put one on the other side, which is very unfortunate. One little square. Oh my days. It's so frustrating. So I decided to delete this. And now, fun fact, everything you bulldoze costs money. The realtor over here, the realtor, if it gets enough people visiting it, it gets a bonus, and you can place the bonus on a building and it will half the demolition cost, which is a fun little perk. And again, that's what makes this game charming, the little things like that. I mean, someone's worked to develop this, and it was a project at a time in an office somewhere with an EA logo attached to it. Here I'm adding some decorative concrete. I decided to pave over our commercial areas, add some grass in front of the row homes. I don't love it. Very flat textures. It's not a deep game at all. It's just fun. Here I thought, okay, I'm going to make a little dead end here, and boom! A junction. So, note to self, if your road touches another road without actually intersecting, it's going to create an intersection anyway. So, get lost. We have a stone church, and look, it fits perfectly in that little gap, so that's where that's going. A lot more cars on the road now, no more horses. I decided to pave up to the wind farm there. Businesses are full. Isn't it coming together? Slowly, but there's something happening here. I decided to add some asphalt lines, sort of separate the site boundaries between businesses. It's something. So that newspaper makes 2.5k a week. And that's that bonus, so simulation production per week, assuming all shifts completed. So yes, the town hall, a building surrounding the town hall will get a bonus in their income from the town hall. Nice, and we'll have to remember that in the future to maximize our profits. So yesterday we made 5.5k. We spent 11, mainly on construction again. Crime rate's very high. Health average, still a lot of people are sick. And there's no pollution. Very light. There's no wind in the game, so pollution is a big blob from where it's emitted. Got the farm and co-op there, another farm. The Evangelical Centre's quite cool. I don't place it in this episode, but it's an interesting building. It's very modern. So I'm adding another community garden. It won't fit there. However, I removed these iron fences because the security is fine now. And the community garden fits well there, so next to the pawn shop. Yeah, so I placed the decorations 5 minutes later, decorations change. And hey, that's how a city functions, it's always changing. The needs of the people there and the buildings and power, it's a dynamic environment. Also, what kind of newspaper needs a helicopter? It's strange to me. So I'm building a road now across and behind the town centre in preparation for adding more workplaces there. Oh, the game's hinting me to build a temple. Oh, it's a venue. So we built a vocational school. And I believe a law office as well. That's me reading out the courthouse, so that has the same effect as the town hall. Buildings surrounding it, workplaces, will get a profit bonus. Bed and breakfast. Tourists and pickpockets, did you see that? So come on G, where's the law office? I know I built it. There we go. Boom, right in there. It's a nice little building. It's no massive law firm, it's a little office. And that corner of the road there was annoying me for a while, so we expanded upon there. And the midwife does have an effect on the health that we have, but it's not really sufficient for a population of 1,800 people. I think I spend this portion of the video hunting things down. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about the game. Have you played SimCity Societies in the past? And how did you feel about it? Did you like it? I thought it was okay. I am the type of person who starts games over and over and over again and very rarely gets to the end. And that's one of the reasons why I'm making this channel, so I can hold myself accountable to get into the late end stages of games. Because it can become quite upsetting. And you get to a point in a game where you've repeated it so much that it's so boring, and the drag, the grind as they say, to get to the end of the game seems too much, and you can't be arsed, you don't want to do it. So that's why I'm sharing them on YouTube, so people can enjoy what I'm playing, and I'll actually play save files to a decent length. I'm not sure how long I'll play Societies for. I guess every series that I'll do, we'll see how it goes, see how we get. Let me know if there's any games you'd like me to play. There's a few that I've not even played, like Workers and Resources I haven't played. I know 1800 I've not played. Foundation I've not played. Manor Lords I've not played. So many. And even other simulation games like the hospital one. Project Hospital. There's a helicopter, go away. No Project Hospital, or I've played Prison Architect. I really like Prison Architect. I didn't really buy many of the DLCs, I just sort of have what was the name of the original creators? I only have what they sort of released. I didn't pay for any DLCs. So the newspaper, if we were to put that bonus, it would increase profits from another media establishment, but we don't have any others. Yeah, let me know what you would like me to play. The town is bouncing. Olive Towers. She wants to go blow off some steam, but there's not enough venues available. Apparently my budget's excellent. And when I was a kid, I remember playing this game and I would never have any money. Skate park. We go for a pizza shop. And it fits perfectly in there too. Nowhere seems to be open at night. We must have to unlock them. And I had asphalt here to sort of have a makeshift car park, parking lot. There we go. And all of it just becomes asphalt, why not? Pave the world! Isn't it becoming something? It looks okay. The nostalgia is here. I really didn't mind this game at all. I did like it. It was 3D. You know what? At the time, it was a 3D city builder, which wasn't a thing. We had SimCity 4, SimCity 3000. Am I missing any of them? I don't think so. There was The Sims 2, which was 3D, but nothing like this. You don't build cities in The Sims. Speaking of The Sims, do you like The Sims? I haven't played much of The Sims 4. I was a Sims 3 person, and Sims 2. I really enjoyed Sims 3. Had most of the expansion packs. Here I'm adding some barbecue pits because I want prosperity to unlock something. But get this, when I actually get to that point, I unlock lofts as a housing unit, and we're going to see it quite soon. And then I drive myself crazy for 5 minutes because I can't find the lofts, and I need to find out how I can get them because it's a blessing and a curse. The game sort of filters out buildings as you build based on the vibe, the essence of your town. But what if you want to build something you've unlocked? Why notify me, game, when I unlock something and then not give me it? So yeah, I was needing the prosperity because I was looking to add the grapevine yard. That's not it. That's a temperance union, whatever that means. Pizza shop. See, it makes them sick. I could go a pizza. Who doesn't like pizza? And I could add the small town squares again. Here's that evangelical center. Do I have a look at it? Go on, G, have a look at it. I know you do. Have I missed it? Have I missed my own gameplay? I have been paying attention. Kind of. When a child in your city visits a venue, his or her entire family gains any happiness benefit provided. Children can only visit venues that are labelled as appropriate for them and tend to go to a school if one's available. Good to know. Ah, there you are, a private school. So I go to build this outside of town and I choose this little farming district over here. I build its own little road and it overlooks the bay of the map. Let's call it a bay. It is a bay. Or is it a loch? Is it just a really big loch? Let's decide now that that's a bay And then on the north eastern part of the map, that could be a loch. A very big one. So boom, private school. Pretty sunset. Increases the chances of security professionals appearing in the city will be private security guards. Yay! More policing, less crime. There's the PT Peak. Oh, I like it. I think this is a nice vibe. Sheriff's office not making as much money. Something about the newspaper. Less productive than normal, less income from workers than usual. I'm not sure why. Let's see, I can't boost it with the newspaper. Maybe the sheriff got caught with his pants down and someone got a picture from the newspaper and they're having some bad press. It's been a good media day for the newspapers, but a bad day for the policeman's dignity. So this is the realtor feature. So when enough people visit it, you can select a house, and when it comes to removing that house, if you ever have to, the recycle value of this building has been increased. So if I go to remove it, that costs... so I'm so wrong, it's the opposite way around. The realtor makes the property more valuable. How does that benefit anything to the player? Huh. What are we doing now? Put the private school in. I'm trying really hard not to repeat buildings. Frat house. Still not seen the evangelical center. Tell me I'm silly if it's already been on the screen and I missed it. So here, yeah, I've added another realtor because I discovered that feature and I thought it could be handy to have more than one ready at a time. And there's more than one realtor in a town. So this is me, and a pawn shop, so yeah. We're repeating buildings at this point. Because, look, there's the lofts! Reveal the building in the gallery. I honestly cannot find them in the houses at all. Building gallery. We're in the building gallery. They're not there. Where are they? This drives me crazy for a minute or two. Tutor. Let me try and recreate what I was saying at the time. Fire brigade, teddy barn, chicken coop. Fire brigade. Accident, oh no! So someone had an accident at the sawmill and yeah, a couple of them died. Which is grim, and I don't have any death care in here. It's not a mechanic like in City Skylines. So yeah, the building's now deactivated for 98 hours. There's nothing I can do about that. I remember at the start when we had that fire at the farmhouse over there, that worker crew could speed up the process of it being damaged. I am yet to find said worker crew building. So the grape vineyard unlocked. That's what we wanted. And I decide to put it on the north side of town. And look, it's got a wee sprinkler system, and that's sweet. It's a nice little animation there. Again, where are these lofts? I don't want a hacienda. I don't want a trailer park. Tract mansion. Where is it? Oh, the fire brigade's free? I should add that in ASAP. A recycling center. So what I think the bonus makes people happier. Increases the amount of happiness that comes out of a person at a venue. Boom, nickel root beer night. So that increases the amount of happiness that people will receive when they visit there whilst that bonus is on. And I thought I'll concrete that up, but then I instantly regretted it. So I add some scrub to the behind. And that's what we leave that as. Again, where are the lofts? I don't want a tutor. I'm trying to think now, what would I need? Maybe more knowledge or productivity? I'm going to look back in the video and see what the essence values for the lofts. Whether it's prosperity or spirituality or knowledge. Maybe security. If the frat houses and that are taking prosperity and knowledge, then it could be the loft that takes it. Add a wee burger joint. Got its own car park in front of it there. And look, people get sick again. Yeah, what do you want town? A public library? No. You want a public pool next to the loch. That was video time, Gregor, discovering the sprinkler system. Hi Claudia, she's hungover. That's right, so I clicked on that dirty Jim Lingdon strikes again and then it came up with Claudia's profile, so I'm not sure what happened there. Lofts, come on, can we find you? Nope. Prosperity? Nope. Security? Nope. Spirituality? Nope. Knowledge? Nope. 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 No. Nope. Nothing. So I decided to build mansions on the hill. Somewhere for the higher wealth people in the world. Bim bim, bim bim. And there's 3 models, so I add 3 houses. 1, 2, toit. So I'm not building a wind farm next to the mansions because that wouldn't happen in real life. I decided to build a waste to energy building. And it does 100 power, which is double than a major wind farm. But like, it hardly put any power into the grid. And believe it or not, that's the first building that generates CO2, apart from cars. And like, the Sims in the pool look a lot smaller and they move a lot slower than the Sims outside the pool, which is weird. Very strange. Lovely. Alright, so that's us wrapping up the end of this episode on a Tuesday evening. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching, and leave a like and leave a comment of anything that I've asked for the video. If you're liking me, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.